I attended Lizzie Malt's Business Basecamp event last year, and I just want to tell you that it actually changed my world. So what did my business look like before I attended the event? So my background is drug and alcohol counselling, and I'm wanting to move into the life coaching space, and I moved over to this tiny town in New Zealand with my husband and children, and I really struggled with getting my services out there. While I've got really awesome client-centered work, that's not the issue. The business part of things, I really struggled with. And also being in this tiny town, I felt really isolated. I didn't have any connections of other people in this area, in this field. I felt quite alone. So I saw this advertised. I was a bit skeptical about whether to go. And obviously your self-sabotaging thoughts jump in there that, it's not going to work, whatever. Anyway, jumped at it, and I am so glad I did. I met the most beautiful, inspiring and empowering people I've ever met in my entire life. Even within the first 2 minutes of being there, Nicole Gibson was the Sharon, or the MC of the event. Within 2 minutes of her speaking, I felt absolutely in love with her and knew that I was in the right space. My biggest takeaways of the event was, I have two. One of them was to be yourself. As a coach, you have these feelings of, how you're supposed to talk, how you're supposed to show up, what you're supposed to wear. You want people to take you seriously, or, you feel like professional. And my biggest takeaway was all the speakers that got up, I feel, were 100% truly themselves. Even when they muddled up a line or, dropped the shit bomb or, they just showed up as themselves. And so that was my biggest takeaway. If I show up as myself, the right people will find me. The other couple of takeaways was just some really practical learnings. Facebook algorithms. I didn't even know they existed. Pixels on your website. Didn't even know they existed. A whole bunch of gibberish. But now I have a better understanding, and no wonder my posts weren't getting anywhere. And also, just launching strategies, how to launch one of your new offerings. I didn't even know that was a thing. So some really, really practical learnings. And what does my business look like now? So I am almost booked out each month with my one-on-one client work. I'm showing up way more on social media. I'm actually doing Facebook Lives now, which is something I didn't do. The other biggest thing is I don't feel alone anymore. The women that I met at this event, I'm still in contact with, and I feel like I have a beautiful team of the most empowering women batting for me 24/7. So that's really cool. If you're thinking about attending this event this year, I would tell you just jump at it, go for it. It will change your world, and you'll meet some of the most beautiful people you've ever met.